what you gonna do, brother, when the 24-inch pythons come looking for you, dude?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we are proud to welcome to Wednesday night racing action here with the QRL.
Two by two, here they come through the field. Rewind. Oh, yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the week 3 of the QRL Xfinity Series. We're here at Nashville Super Speedway, Lebanon, Tennessee. This is a mile and a third all concrete track. Only one near it is like Dover. Gonna be great racing. A lot of these drivers have trouble with the concrete, a lot different than the asphalt that they're always used to seeing. So it will be interesting to see. And as we take a look here, give a moment, the guys are starting to get grid up, get ready to rock and roll. But I'm proud to be here once again for CavOK Network Racing. And just glad to be with you all here tonight. So let's hopefully have a nice race. Should be. These are some great drivers here with us tonight. Do believe we got about 50 seconds or so until they get gridded up and after qualification. It is going to be 3 tires on hand, 1 set of tires on the car, 78% fuel or 75% fuel on the car. They are going to need to make a couple pit stops tonight. Also, 3 attempts at a green-white checkered overtime in case there is a caution at the end of the race. Racing to the line, it will be 3 attempts till they get to the white flag, and then it will be a completed race. All right, there's your grid or gridding up. Looks like we got Scotty Estep there at pole position out of Pennsylvania in the number 916. Eric Thornton, number 2, Redline Motorsports. Nate Maurer was a winner. David Buell, number 4. 5 is Owens. David Owens, number 5 at Gulf Coast Racing. Jeff Carter, Virginia's. 7, Jeff Pfeiffer. 8, Terry Murphy. 9, Joey Stiers was a race winner also in one of the earlier weeks. Got 10, Chris Morell coming out of Focom Racing. Alex McQuarter, number 11. And number 12 is Carlington Wilmer. Huge field tonight. We got 30 race cars on the track. Nashville Super Speedway. I don't know how we afforded that, but man, Michael, I'm glad you could have made it. Looking good. Lots of cars to keep track of here tonight. Nate Maurer looks like he did overtake first position over Eric Thornton there. Great showing last week. Apologies for the other drivers out there on the track. I am going to need to change the set in there to get them drawn in. That was on me, but I'll do that here on the next caution here. All these cars looking great. Got Jake in the number 77 car back from out of town in that beautiful Castrol Toyota Supra. Battle for P7, 52, David Buell. Number 919, Carrington Wilmer. Sanderson just made a pass on the 57 there. Moving on up to P15. Chase down to number 77 with Jake Sahi. Back up for P3, got a battle. One. Terry Murphy on the back bumper. Joey Stiers. David Buell working on that outside line. Inside line of 903, going to push it up in front of him. Nice little slide job there. Takes that position away as he moves up to 9th spot. He's actually back 5 spots from the beginning of the race. Let's see if he can get it under control and settle down. Got David Owens. I'm looking at inside line. There's a traditional line here at Nashville Super Speedway. He's down low until the rubber starts setting in. They're going to be hugging that low corner until they start putting some rubber down, and they will start riding their line on the track. Back in 23rd spot, got Anthony Moss Jr. trying to hold off the number 8 of Sam Milken. Trying to make that high line work in the early stages. Might not work out, but keep an eye on him. That's your battle for P7 between Chris Sorrell and the number 5 at 916. Scotty Estep. Side by side. Well, looks like we have an incident on the track. Take a quick look. Oh, Shelton gets taken out right there. Gary Wright seems to have crashed. Let's take a look at Dave. 907. He gets involved also. Avoids it, gets in front of. Oh my goodness. Unfortunate. And I don't see any yellow flags out yet. I might be mistaken. We do have the yellow out. All right, thank goodness. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to fix this for the other guys in the league here. Looks like they are heading down pit lane. Oh, we got some people faking them out. Eric Thornton does go in. Looks like a couple of guys are coming on in. All right, sorry guys, I'm gonna try to fix this. All right, guys, sorry about that little guy rolling in here now. Got their timings. I can see everyone. Sorry about that, y'all. Lights are off on that pace car. He will be headed in pit lane. We will be going back to green racing. Looks like we're going to be 16 laps down. All right, Maurer's going to be starting them off. Joey Steyer's got that front position again. Off of Maurer, off the restart, looking good. See any post battles we have? Looks like we got one going on for 6th place. I think David Owens in the 11 and David Beal in the 52. Nice looking marble red Supra, Toyota Supra. Great clean racing right there, nice and tight, trying to keep each other away. Eric Thornton's working on David Carter in the 902. Trying to make that low, tight line work. Battle a little further back in the field for P18. Got Jake Ossie right there in the 77. They're trying to hold off 2 cars. It's going to be held up on the bottom line by the 57 there, I believe. He was able to get through that traffic jam. Great move. Eric Thornton just ran the fastest lap of the day right now at a 31.52. Battle for P13. You got guys 2 by 2 as they go down the field here. What a pack. You can throw a blanket over those guys as Jake tries to make his way into that group. Got to be careful. 8 all over the bumper of the 85. Three wide as they come by the start-finish line. Unbelievable. Lose some positions there. Nine gets way up the track, going to be losing some speed. Back up with our leaders, checking in. Joey Steyer still has the lead. Looks like they might be coming up on some lap traffic. Oh, I believe we got a yellow. Got a yellow. Yes, we do. I think Eric Thornton was involved. Hope someone checks on that guy. He is launched into that stratosphere. Oh my goodness. That is unfortunate. Let's take another look from Eric Thornton's view here. Let's see if we get an idea what happened. Oh, and just T-bones the poor guy into the stratosphere. I hope the AMR staff is on their way to pick up the body parts. That was just terrible. All right, looks like we have pit stops commencing. Looks like Joey's going to be... Joey, the battle between Joey and Nate. Beautiful. Awesome race there off pit road. There is chatter in the radioactive driver's chat. Not quite sure what's going on back there, but a lot of drama going on in the pit. You're going to have to keep an eye on Eric Thornton, see if he can get back from that incident. All right, your leader is he pitted on lap 14, I believe. So your first 4 or 5 cars right there, they're on about 10 lap tires, 11 lap older tires than the rest of the field. Stiers is the one you're going to be keeping an eye on, see what he can do with those new fresher rubber as these guys try to fend them off. Trying to find Eric Thornton there to try to get a word in, see what might have happened there on that incident. Chris, you're live here with me, seeing what happened on that accident. If you got an idea what happened there. Hey, Chris, this is Kevin Kyle up in a booth, man, to see if you got a bird's eye view on what happened back there, that crazy accident.
Yeah, I got a little up close and personal with that. I wish I would have been able to check up a little bit more. From what I understand, I've got a little bit of right front damage, so we'll see how that goes. But minimal damage here at a non-restricted plate track. I figured I'd just roll the dice and stay out. I got tires on lap 13 there, so we'll see what happens.
All right, Chris, and then are you trying to be aggressive with these tires, or just more of a long run ideal?
Well, I went for the long run ideal, and I was just probably a little too aggressive working my way up through the field. Unfortunately, that's kind of on me. So we'll try to just let them cool down here a little bit and see how long we can make them last. Because now all the fast drivers there in the back are on fresh rubber, and that should make it real interesting for all of us up front here with the top 5 or so.
Right on. Well, hey, Chris, you keep those, pull those belts tight, strap up, and we'll wish you luck, man, for the rest of the race.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
All right. Get you back in your channel there. is number 5 driver Chris Morrell. That was pretty awesome of him. Let us get a moment of his time. Pace car lights are off. That is letting us know that that car is going to be in, and we are going to be going green flag racing once again. View from our Goodyear blimp up in the sky over Nashville. See how these guys group up and get off the head start. Chris is going to let them lead them to the line at the Geico restart zone. And he's off. What a great jump. Caught this number 2 car sleeping as they're off. Oh, 901 having to back off in front of David Owens. Makes it happen, makes it work. Take a look at Mower on a very low line on the fresh tires underneath Joey. Even on the outside, going 3 wide. Yes, oh, Sires gets pushed. Sires gets pushed by Mower. I'm going to get back on that instantly, see what happens. Bounces off the outside car, and then Mower finishes him off. No fault of his. Just looks like he got bounced off that car and then down into Maurer, which spun him out. Unfortunate for Joey Stires, but doesn't look like too much damage except on that left rear quarter fender. All right, as the battle starts heating up for first place, the number 1. Or 0, I'm sorry. The 910. Need to get his number fixed so I could read it right. Jonathan Wiley. Sam Milliken just ran the fastest lap of that right now at 31.75 compared to Chris's 31.93. Jake's taking a peek on the outside. Jake on the wall there a little bit, saves it though. Into the wall again. It's going to let the number 8 by as he gets into the wall. Needs to recollect himself and get back after as he dives low to block the advances of the 901. Joey Sires fell all the way back to 20 in first place. Let's take a look at him and see his pace right now. His last lap was a 31.66. It is quick compared to the other guys. I think he's going to be okay. We'll have to keep an eye on Joey Sires in 21st place. Have a fight for P2 at the moment. As the 0 car goes up high, he's going to lose those 2 positions. And there is Maurer, 971, making his presence felt on those newer tires. Great paddle back here for P14 with the number 914 car. Maurer all over the back bumper. Great fight for P9. Brandon Shelton inside of Jake 77. Jake seems to like that high line, but needs to keep it off the wall. As Shelton dives under the number 15. Working on Alex McCorder. P9. He does get it and advances to P8 as he keeps moving up the field. Great battle back here for P18. Number 904 car working on 902. Some guys in the further back of the field just want to give them some love because they're working hard back there. Side by side, these guys aren't afraid to make it, to dance back here. They want those positions. All right, back it up at the front. Shelton made another move and is charging up hard. Jonathan Wiley, the car in front of him in 910, is up 19 positions. 18 now as Shelton's making the pass on him, see if he can complete it. Looks like he's going to have no problem. And up at the front, Terry Murphy looks like he's going to have a run on Chris on the inside line. Chris is going to give him room. Chris is working on that long strategy, going to try to take care of those tires, not race anyone too hard. Looks like Garrett Thornton on that earlier incident is out at this moment. His day might be done. As David Owens in the back looking to make things 3 wide almost with working around Maurer and the number 8 of Sam Milliken. Sam, very impressive. In the number 8 Otterbox Chevy Camaro. All right, Brandon Shelton is up to 6th place now. On the back bumper is Sam. Oh, got a little loose there, Sam. Sam recovers, nicely done. Little bump and run there. Nice job by Sam by holding on to that. All right, Nate Maurer making the pass for 2nd place. David Owens following right in suit. Terry Murphy has just under a 2nd lead. Maurer, Murphy, and Owens all pitted on lap 25. Chris hanging on in 4th spot with 14 lap tire from lap 14 is when he last pitted and got tires on that vehicle. And everybody else about P12 and up has pitted, made tire stops on that last round. So Chris is really doing a great job hanging in there on those old tires. But David Owens is all over Nate as they try to catch up to Terry Murphy. Oh, we got a caution out on the track. Don't really see what happened there, folks. I think it had something to do with Cody Sanderson as he jumps to the pits. Everybody coming into the pits here. Let me see. We take a look, find out what happened to Cody. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen. Another one. Let's see if I can rewind and see what happens to this guy. Uh-oh. Not sure. That doesn't look too good of a move as he gets launched to the stratosphere once again. Oh my, I don't know what's going on with these vehicles, but that number 14 is not going to be happy, I don't think. All right. Crazy accident once again. See, I'm gonna try to get a hold of Joey Stires here, see if we can find out what happened there. Hey, Joey Stires, this is Kevin Kyle up in the booth up here. Wanted to get maybe see what happened on that last accident there between you and Cody Sanderson.
Yeah, Kevin, you know me, I'm going to race people the way they raced me, and I thought what he did to me was just totally disrespectful. He bumped me going up into the corner on that first lap, and then going into turn 3, he came off of 4, he came down on me, so I had to finish the job. I just had enough. Driver frustrations.
I understand, Joey. Well, hey, man, I understand the whole etiquette of racing like how you want to be raced. Just keep it easy on the track. How's your car feeling after that contact?
We definitely got some damage here, maybe some engine damage, but I think I got like 28 seconds left of damage here, so I'm going to try to get it all in the pits. We'll see what happens here on the start, though.
All right, Joey. Well, hey, man, we're rooting for you down here in the Cav OK Racing Network booth, and hope you have a good rest of your race there, Joey.
Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it.
Hey, and then what channel were you in?
The one with Nate.
Okay, you got it, Joey.
Yep, thank you.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. A disgruntled racer racing how you want to be raced. I'm sure there's going to be comments and words for that later on, but great hearing into old Joey Stires there, the number 23 Chevrolet. All right, and it looks like those pace car lights are out once again as we get ready to go racing, folks. Once again, I want to say thank you to the onboard cameras sponsored by farmersonlys.com. You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. Thank you very much, Farmers Only. All right, pace car is off, folks. David Owens and the 901 of Terry Murphy, the only Canadian in the field, by the way. And our international 033, Mr. Pim Loof, looks like he's got himself a position P5 as he starts it off. And here we go, folks. Great start by the 901. David Owens falling in line. Take a look at Pim. Pim is got to get a hold of his car and keep that track position that he earned. He has been known to bump into teammates, unfortunately. 3 wide as they go take Jake up high on the 77. They need to get this figured out. Oh, he gets tapped on the bottom. Saves it. Unbelievable. Great job there by Pim. Needs to listen to that spotter, make sure he gets cleared. As we go back live racing, number 4, Brandon Shelton. Oh, looks like we had some contact there with the 916. Let's see if we get a look what happened on the 916 real quick, folks. I don't mind rewinding at all to get you guys the shots we need. Kind of want to see what happened there to the 916. Gets a little loose coming off the apron, brings it up high. Maybe I missed it. All right, let's see. Oh, we got a caution. I missed the caution. Looking for another caution, but I will find it for you guys. 54. Oh no, Jake's got hit there. That was lap 54. All right, I think we found it. 85 gets up, pushes Pim into the wall, bounces back in front of the field, takes out his teammates once again. This is bad luck for Pim and his team. I know he feels terrible right now. It's not what he wanted to see happen. I'm going to rewind this here and get a better view, unfortunately for Pim. Just get a better idea of what happened on the track. What an accident and how the field spreads. See how this all came to be, but he has a huge field in front of him. '85 just comes up the track and just that contact pushes him right up in front of Jake. And just unfortunate for everybody involved. We got David Buell in the pits. We got everybody coming in. Steyer's coming out of the pits. There's Chris coming out. Looks like he might have some right front damage on that vehicle. The number who's back there with the no front end clip. Let's see, pit David. That's David. Unfortunate for him on that damage. That could have been from an earlier accident. But we have cars all over our missing front clips. See if we get a word in with Jake after his pit stop here. But there is your top 8. Looks like Moss is stopped on lap 48 tires, and I think that's right around where we're at right now. Nope, we're actually on lap 55. But Moss gains 15 spots, is up 15 spots. Jake's definitely going to be getting some work done on that car. Hey, Jake, this is Kevin Kyle up in the Cat OK Racing Network booth, man. I saw Pim kind of get touched and run up the high line where you've been running all day. How's your car acting right now?
It's not great, but I'm making it work. I took about half my repairs, so I'm going to get out there and keep running because I want to stay on the lead lap. We'll see how
Okay,
things
man.
go.
Right on. And then how you feeling like the tracks? You feel like it's rubbering in at all, or is that low line still the place to be?
I think the low line is probably still where it needs to be. I'm trying to save my tires a little bit because I took a set early, and so I'm the set behind everybody at this point. So I'm trying to keep it going and do what I can with what I have.
All right, Jake. Well, hey, man, good seeing you back on the track. Always good to see that beautiful Toyota Supra number 77 Castrol car out there, and you good luck the rest of the race, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Kev. Appreciate it.
You got it. All right, that's Jake aside from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Unfortunate luck for him, but staying on lead lap, that's the best you can do. That's okay. All right, those pace car lights are off once again. We are lap 50, coming on lap 57 out of 120 here at Nashville Super Speedway. These drivers are looking for that beautiful Gibson guitar, one of the most unique awards they give out, trophies they give out in the Xfinity Series and Cup Series. Sorry about that in-car camera audio at the beginning, guys. So getting some little things ironed out. But number 9, Anthony Ross Jr. looking great. Ran the fastest lap right now at a 31.35. Mitch Diamond in number 915 just ran a 31.61. But Moss has the lead and is running away, trying to keep away from everybody. The freshest guy on new tires is Terry Murphy. He pitted at lap 54. Moss, 48, and Brandon Shelton still looks like he pitted last on lap 25. Oh, looks like we have an incident in the back. Another caution is out, folks. Jerry LeGrand went off track. Let's even take a look at what happened. There it is. Let me rewind so he can catch the rest of this one. Not afraid to stop and rewind over here with the old KK here. 904 gets spun. Let me go ahead and he got loose off the corner before he made contact. Came in front of that vehicle. No foul there. Looks like he doesn't collect anybody else, which is a good thing. We may see Brandon Shelton coming in finally, unless he has another strategy he's trying to perform here. You think Shelton needs to come in? Did it last time on lap 25. He does have a couple There we go. Do you have some cars coming in pit lane? Shelton does come in. He's going to pay the price, but he needs to come in and take his medicine. As Brandon Shelton heads back on the track, fresh tires on lap 62. The rest of the field, we have front of the field lap 48 tires, lap 54 tires. So we'll see how this pays off. Then we get Brandon in here. Hey, Brandon, this is Kevin Kyle up in the booth. I can hear you already trying to save fuel right now. Is that the plan going on for the rest of the race?
Hey, buddy. Well, I don't know. We'll see. That was only my second pit stop. So I have some extra tires, and I might just let it go and see what happens.
All right, can you make it to the end of the race without stopping again?
It'll be close, but I'm gonna try.
All right, Brandon, sounds good. Have you have any things you want to say about how the track's been acting, or anything going on out on the track?
Well, I'll tell you, with these cars and this track, a lot of close racing. It's been a lot of fun, but I'll tell you, coming into turn one, if you don't hit it just right, there are some bumps, and it's got a little personality. And if you miss it, it'll shoot you all the way to the fence.
Right on. Well, hey, Brandon, thanks for giving us your time, and good luck out there, and pull those straps tight, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. That was Brandon Shelton. Thank you very much. All right, pit. Pace car lights are off. They are coming around turn 4. We are going to be going back to green flag racing. We will have to keep an eye on the guys that pitted lap 62. See if they can make it the rest of the way. And they're off. Great jump by Anthony Moss Jr. There's the number 23 car back from that accident earlier. You can see him searching up through the field. for P15 right now between Tommy Fox and Jacob, number 77, and Shelton back there, number 2. Great battle for P9. Chris on the inside line. Very great detailed driving there by him, Peter, on the low side of that track and not getting loose and headed up the track and taking anybody out. Oh, we got David Owens coming on the back of the CarQuest 85. For making the pass on Sam, trying to. Oh, and they're getting loose, folks. We caught it here live. As Sam goes around spinning, going to cause another caution. 85 is not so lucky. He's going to take some damage. Pause that, get a better view, maybe see what happened here. Let's take a look at Blimp. Take a look. Looks like 85 just ran it up a little too high. And then 85 continues going loose. Hits the brakes hard, keeps it from going on the infield. All right, this is going to be interesting now to see what these guys do for pit lane. They are coming in. That does mean those cars that did pit, as we talked to Shelton, are going to have the advantage. As he misses the pit stop, has to back up. Once again, everybody listening in, appreciate everyone tuning in and your support. Go ahead and give us a like or a subscription. We'd really appreciate it. We do this for a couple different leagues. We have a league on Sunday mornings, Bonfire Premier Cup Series, and that's Sunday mornings. And we're in the playoffs right now, round of 8, I believe. And also we have Sunday night Skippy series, and that's Sunday evenings, and that's the Skip Barber cars, and both great Bonfire and Quarantine Racing League, great leagues to be a part of. If anyone's looking for a league, Bonfire has trucks and ARCA cars if you're in the ovals. And yeah, just appreciate you guys coming out and supporting our show out here. Pace car lights are off once again. I believe this is turn 3 entrance. Pace car is going to be going off. Going 3 wide here and 2 by 2 throughout the field and behind. They do get that sorted out. Some close racing back here. And this is for P14. Against the wall, Shelton, but not too much damage there. 75 laps down out of 120. Tight racing also in the back of the pack for P10. Justin White and that number 28 Ryan's car, beautiful looking car. Three wide, of course, the front. Chris is in between all that. Looks like Terry, Shelton's on Terry on the inside, has caught up. still fighting hard to keep that position behind Chris. Gonna have his hands full though in doing so. Little touch there. Just caught the end of tail of that number 9 getting into the 65 there. P15, Sam in the 8 trying to work on Justin White on the back bumper. Oh, and he brings it up high to keep that momentum. Is Justin going to let off the gas or keep flooring it down? Great job there. Up the front, Maurer making his move for second place. Seems like he's just been sitting in the back, towards, front, third place, second place, just stalking his prey. He did win one of the first 2 weeks races. I can't remember if it was Daytona or Las Vegas. I believe it was Daytona. Steyer's was Las Vegas. The 9 almost gets into the 901. He checks up. 9's gonna have no problem passing him now. I think the 901's traction might be going away. Those tires might be leaving him. Now as Maurer sets his sights on number 1, Brandon Shelton is up in first place. That is his target. Brandon ran a 31.97 his last lap by. Maurer a 31.73. So Maurer does have 0.2 of a second on him. Mitch Diamond now working on the 901 of Terry Murphy. Seems like Murphy might have burnt up his stuff. Jared Kelly commenting on the broadcast. Well, you know what? I could always use some help up here. One-man show. And my buddy, a couple of buddies of mine, but it's just me in the broadcast booth truck outside Nashville, Tennessee here. There it is. The gap is closing as he's reeling in the number 2 of Brandon Shelton. That 9, though, also is not far behind Anthony Moss Jr. Last pitted, lap 71, Brandon Shelton 62. Back in 6th place, Ty Killa making a move on Mitch Diamond, moving up to that 5th position, P5. Sam working on Joey Sires. Looks like Sires might have obviously something wrong with that car from launching that guy into the stratosphere. Surprised the car is even on the track still. That position goes to Sam. It's going to be P12 for old Sam there. Back for P20, the 904, Jerry LeGrand making that move on Jake. Slide job right up in front of him. Jake's going to undercut and see if he can make a move now on the inside. I'm surprised that 932 dynamics still running so hard. But I know he's got some great cooling probably in that radiator. Back up at the front, Nate is being harassed by the number 9 Anthony Moss Jr. Both these cars pitted lap 71. Next car that pitted lap 71 is Ty Killa and the number 24. Let's see if he can catch the gap up. Shelton 62 laps back, lap 62, and Murphy lap 54. If another caution comes out, it could go in their favor with fresher tires. So we'll just see how this turns out today. Looks like Mauer's made a little more distance there between the two cars. Gary Wright pushing the issue. Number 90. Gary Wright looking to make the move on the outside. Anthony Moss is closing the gap again. Laps to go here. Number 90 doing a great job. That high line, making it work. Really giving 28 hard time. Justin White. That 90 is Gary Wright. Surprised he made it to the track. He's always in that Discord channel. Voice channel by himself in the BRL Discord server, so I'm glad to see he can make it out here tonight. '57 makes the inside move. See if we make it stick. That's 57, Tommy Fox. Got a battle with Chris Morello making a move past Mitch Diamond. David Owens trailing right behind, and this is going to be for P5 and P6 that David Owens is trying to snatch up Paul and Chris underneath the 65. Wish Jared Kelly was out here racing tonight with everyone. Really miss his presence out here on the track. He really shows some class out here. He's a class of the field to another level. But a big shout out there to Jared Kelly. Great announcer team there with Pim and Peter over on the Bonfire Racing League. Can't say they do a great enough job. Oh, I think I heard somebody. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on here. Jared, go ahead and give me a copy. Go ahead, Jared. Give me your something.
I give you something.
Hey now, hey.
Yeah.
Hey now. Hold on there. I gotta turn you up. Yeah, I think everyone in the audience can hear you there.
Alrighty.
How's it going tonight, Jared? What do you think about the racing action out there on the track?
Well, I've only been watching for, I think, maybe 40, or not even 40, probably 24 laps. But it looks like there's battling this racetrack, creating some epic battles throughout the field, especially in that top 10. So I'm liking the racing. Just was a little too busy tonight to hop onto the track, so I'm glad I'm here now.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you could come in and give me a hand, and always glad to hear your expertise out here.
Oh, I don't have that much expertise. I just know what I'm doing behind the wheel.
Hey Jared, so do you know the difference between like an asphalt track and a concrete track with the drivers and the tires, how they react?
I'm not huge experience-wise between the two tracks, but I want to say racing on a concrete surface is a little bit slicker, and I think it also may wear out the tires just a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. You think the concrete would be a little rougher, but maybe an asphalt track, after it's been worn down a little bit, might be a little bit slipperier. So yeah. Oh, we got a caution out on the track. Tommy Fox has crashed. Let's see if we can find what happened. Looks like we got Terry Murphy going off the track. I'm not sure if he was involved. No, there's a 901. Terry Murphy just got loose by the start-finish line into the infield. And let's see what happened to Tommy Fox. 57, Tommy Fox gets up high. Oof. We'll get a better view of that for everybody. Oh, it gets into the 52. All right, I'm not afraid of the rewind button. Let's rewind this bad boy, see what happened. But he's involved in 2 wrecks. All right.
Does look like our leaders are coming down pit road for some fresh tires and maybe some extra fuel in case we get a green-white checker here.
All 10-4, we'll go ahead and take a look at that right now. Yeah, so Brandon Shelton was really saving those tires. See if we get these, what pit stop they stopped in at. I know I only have the front field, but yeah, so Maurer, Owens, most of the guys stopped in at lap 71. Not no big deal. Oh, it looks like David Owens beats out a couple cars at the line.
Yeah, all the positions you can make up on pit road is going to be huge here, especially here on lap 105. Going to group the field back together, and we're going to have a crazy restart with probably maybe 13 to go. So expect these next few laps to be crazy. Might see a little bit of bumper to bumper action, maybe some wrecks.
Oh yeah, this track is very deceptive on how much you do need to slow down into these turns. And when the wind's on the line, you'd be surprised what some guys will do. So we'll have to sit tight and see what happens. Like Jared was saying, though, the top 14 have all at least pitted in on lap 104, which is what we just had. Pit stops completed. Let's see who has a set of tires left. It looks like if there is any more issues, let's say that Nate has a set of tires left. No, I don't think he does. Pit stops completed. I'm not sure who's got what left, but I think maybe Shelton might have a set left.
Yeah, but I think
We'll
if we do
find
get
out.
that caution here in the next couple of laps when we get back going green, I don't think those fresh tires are going to do anyone much
Enough.
good.
They're not going to make a big enough difference to make up the distance in the lap position. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like you were saying earlier, this track is very deceiving on how much brake you actually have to put in to go through the corner. It threw me off the first time I drove on this track a couple seasons ago in BRL. Definitely got up into the fence a couple of times, not knowing that I had to brake into these corners until it was too late.
Yeah, sometimes you think you can roll into I mean, I feel like when you first started off, you can roll the throttle off, but like you said, to be quick, you do need to give it a little break to get everything you can get out of it. Well, the pace car lights are off. We should be going green next time around here once this guy, yeah, turn 3. We will be going green. Pace car is off. With 13 laps to go, anything can happen. Remember, we do have 3 green-white checkers for NASCAR overtime if we do need it. Oh, 24 gets hung up. Backs up to 65, but they keep it under
there
control.
goes 14.
Cody Sanderson. Let's take a look on the 14. You know what? Jared, I think there might have been some, I don't want to say the R word around here, but there could have been some retribution coming back on that 23 car. And I think he got way too hot coming in there to try to maybe give him a little love tap.
Yeah, it seemed like there was already a lot of damage on the front of that 914 car. I think he just may have entered just a little bit too hot, got up into the fence.
And it doesn't help. He's missing the whole aero package on the front of his car. But this will be something for the stewards to take a look at. I know there's been a lot of tempers flaring out on the track. We'll just see what happens here.
Yeah, see, now you know more than I do. I don't know what's gone on throughout this race, so I think I joined in the middle of the battle, and I'm just here sitting in my lawn chair eating some popcorn.
Oh man, well, save the popcorn because you're gonna need it for later for the Discord server, I bet. But it's gonna be interesting to say the least. So that was Cody Sanderson. What number is he? His car's not showing the right number.
I think he's the 914. I think just the 9's a little bit smaller.
Yeah, he let's see. Yeah, he's got 50 laps completed, and for him to be throwing it in there like that, we're gonna have to keep an eye on him. David Buell, him, and Dave go in for pit stops, but they are not. Laps are they on? Oh, they are on the lead lap. They'll have fresh tires probably, maybe coming out of this.
Yeah, I was just putting my eye on Pim. I saw that he was still on the lead lap and wanted to see how it was going for him, but it doesn't look like there's service going on that vehicle. So, oh no, there he goes. Now he's moving. I was gonna say I want to see him race in action and see if he can get on a good finish here.
Yeah, he he's got a bad streak going right now with hitting teammates, and it unfortunately continued to, once again here tonight. Team Cav Racing might have to have a closed door meeting after this race to see what's going on with that driver, but I know he's giving it his best every week, pours his heart and soul on working on that car, but they are going to be busy repairing race cars this week. Oh man. Yep, 5. Yeah, Jared, anytime too. I know if you're not racing, I think you do race in this league, but yeah, if you ever come in late, always love the help, man. So I appreciate you helping me out.
Yeah, I was doing a few things on the old dirt car here on the off season. Got her all torn down, and just I couldn't get here on time. I figured I wasn't doing anything else important. Decided to hop on and participate just a little bit.
Right on, man. Well, like I said, glad you're here, man. Really enjoy your guys' broadcasts on Sunday mornings, and you guys do a great job. Even Kyle, man, I liked Kyle in there with you guys this last Sunday morning. It was great.
Yeah, it was great to have another driver in there. I hope he likes it up there, because here in I think 2 weeks, I really want to race that Sonoma race. I did pretty good there in the trucks, and I want to see if I can carry it over in those cup cars.
Yeah, man, we'd love to have you out there on the track. I know I enjoy racing against you. It's always a hard battle, so I know everyone misses you out there, but
Well,
pace car lights are on. Oh yeah, man, of course. Great. I always beat you. You know, you always have those guys you try to race hard and give them a hard time, or just because you want to beat them. So that's what I love about this racing league. It's fun, and you have a lot of good drivers. But getting back to this race, how many laps do we have left there, Jared?
I believe we're sitting with coming to green at lap 113, so I think 8 laps green flag racing.
Okay, I want you to go ahead. I'm gonna keep a blimp view on the front half of the field. Keep an eye on that number 23 and see if there's any more retaliation or shenanigans going on. But the pace car look like he's getting ready to come off after turn 4 as we get ready to finish this race off, hopefully. Pace car is off. Set Maurer bunching them up, slowing it down. David Owens, great jumps to the outside. Two by two throughout the field. These guys want these positions. Every spot counts in this series. Oh, 15 gets a little loose underneath Chris Morrell. Great save.
Yeah, it looked like it happened just a few car lengths in front of Joey. Joey trying to get into that top 10 just to have those bragging rights that he got in the top 10.
90 gets into the 916 in front of Joey, hits the brakes. Joey can't do nothing. Unfortunate for Joey. Collected once again.
Yeah, that's heavy damage for Joey. Just got into 2 cars there at the very end, just couldn't stop in time, and that's going to be our next caution. I think that might be our, we might be getting a green-white checkered attempt here, I believe. Maybe it's just a regular attempt at the restart.
Yeah, okay, I think I got the 916 getting loose off the 90. Let's rewind her back here. Yeah, there might have been a little contact there from the 90. Gonna go ahead.
Yeah, it looked like the 90 got tight going into 1 and 2, and just there's a car above him, and just chaos ensued. Nothing that can really be done.
Any pit stops going on there, Jared, or is everyone staying out right now?
I believe everyone should be staying out, even those that may have that extra set. There's no reason to lose this track position, especially going back in the middle of that field where most of the contact seems to be happening.
mess out there on the track, but hopefully we can get this thing under control and these guys finish this race off strong. All right, looks like John Ott was the lucky dog, gonna get that lap back. That might put him just a lap down from the leaders. Not quite exactly sure. I saw him flying around there. If you need somebody, someone to know something about lucky dogs, it's me. I think I had about 7 at Martinsville last Sunday. So, you guys see any tips or tricks?
We were actually betting on seeing how many laps you get back. We were kind of guessing on you get maybe, or I thought you'd probably get to 5 laps down, and I think you got there, I believe.
Yeah, I did. You know, looking back at it, I shouldn't have sat and had all the damage repaired. I should have just seen how the car ran, but I was kind of just stressed out, so I was just had it fixed and just to see what happened. But that track is so short, you just you put yourself down really fast.
Yeah, I was crew chiefing for David yesterday in that truck race, and he had that damage, and we were trying to see when he'd come out on track and how many laps he'd have left and who he could pass. And I just told him if he could drive straight, freaking drive that thing.
There you go. Yeah, it didn't work as good as the next gen car, but I think going around there, you go around drop you down about 77, 75 miles per hour there around the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're excited. I was excited watching it live, that Ross Chastain Martinsville race, and happy for Chris Bell to win it out like that on the last race and the win in. But man, that was some great racing, and I'm a Ross Chastain fan for sure now. I wasn't really rooting for anyone, but I bought that shirt. I bought a shirt, I bought a hat, so I'm ready to go for Sunday.
Yeah, I don't think I have any picks for Sunday on who I want to be the champion. To be honest, I think I'm leaning on that 22 car of Logano. I feel like that Ford's got some horsepower under it, especially at those shorter tracks under a mile. I feel like that Ford's got something under there in that hood.
Well, the whole crew, and especially the pit crew and just some of the calls they've made, they have a really strong team. So definitely, all 4 of them are going to be great to see. And it's crazy how Christopher Bell just walks his way through the field sometimes when he needs it the most. So it'll be great watching. So excited for Sunday.
Yeah, we'll see if anyone in this field takes something away from Christopher Bell and steps up to the plate here as we get with 2 laps to go here at Nashville Super Speedway.
And this is, I believe, going to be a natural green-white checkered. And can you believe the madness of David Owens having 3 green-white checkered restarts on this, if I read it correctly? But there's Pim in the 033. You see him back there. Keep an eye on him. I know he's excited. He's up in the mix. We're rooting for him. Pace car is off. Maurer's going to get ready to get the field started. Moss on the outside. Shelton on the back bumper in the P3. And they're off.
Oh, and Pim kind of slides a little bit.
Pim into the
Wreck
wall.
happening behind him.
Hit 52, but there's no caution yet.
Well, we did get a yellow.
The yellow is out? Okay.
Yes.
Tires look like he crashed. What, did he get picked up in that again?
I didn't see Joey in there, but it could have happened, yes.
I don't know if is there a yellow, Jared?
It's telling me that there's a yellow. At least I thought there was.
I think you're right, because it's not ticking down.
Yeah, I was watching that. It looked like someone was under Pim, and I don't know if he's got a spotter enabled yet, or if he knows that he needs to enable a spotter, or started to come down and got Pim's quarter panel and turned him sideways. I thought that was going to be the end of Pim's race as I started watching him, but
Hey,
it looked like the wreck happened behind him.
sure. Hey, so I got lap 119, Joey Steyer's crash. He gets rear-ended by none other than that 914 car. The stewards are not going to be happy about this. And now, Joey, I'm replaying what happened, incident happened right now.
Looks like that 914 is still trying to wreck him under caution.
They are wrecking in the background, folks. I have got the replay of Joey now under caution. Just going after each other. Unbelievable, folks.
And Joey's wrecking him again. He just ran into the back end of him.
Oh, and he brake checks the 23. This is unbelievable. Oh, and he fakes him out. Joey drives by. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this doesn't ruin anyone else's race, but
yeah, I know it's a bit different here at the Quarantine Racing League. I know that they say the drivers need to settle it amongst themselves, and yeah, I've never seen that before. That's different for me. I don't know. And I think there's an incident cap, isn't there?
You would hope so. I mean, this guy should already have it. We got pit stops. Do we have pit stops? Got a couple guys coming in, but the main guys, Maurer, Brandon Shelton, all the big dogs are all out on the lead lap.
Yeah, I've never seen anything quite like that. I can't get over it.
Well, folks, it only happens here in the QRL, baby.
See, maybe we need to have that mentality on Thursday nights in the ARCA series where we just run into Joey on purpose.
You know, if Joey comes in here on the broadcast afterwards, I'm sure he's not going to have too many nice things to say. But so I interviewed him after he got hit a little bit, or there might have been some more instances, but it's going to be interesting to watch it back there, Jared, for sure.
Yeah, I think I may just have to keep my eye on that. Oh no, he's sitting in the pit. Might be done.
I think he might have had enough.
I definitely would have.
Ooh. All right, so your front row. Oh, what's going on there, Jared? You got something going on?
Nah, I just see Joey coming out of the pit lane, so he's gonna continue to try and race here.
He might have needed a new get some boxing gloves on. Maybe they threw him a pair of boxing gloves in there.
I think I would have thrown in an ice pack to cool him off.
Pretty impressive, though, with all those shenanigans. Joey Steyer is still on the lead lap. It's pretty amazing. All right, pace car lights are off, so we'll be getting ready to go green here.
Yeah, we'll see if we can make it through turn one, or we'll be on
I heard some
attempt
crashing
number two.
again. Oh, there is another wreck in the back. Cody Sanderson does go around again. Here he comes back again. This is all being filmed, I know.
Yeah, and I think the rule is that you can settle it out on track, but it can't affect everyone else. So I don't know how that's gonna settle out here.
Here he comes into the back of Joey again. All right, well, none of this crap back here in the back. Let's take a look at the front pack. We've all had our fun. Let's talk about these guys that are racing real hard, unless something else comes up out of this. But Hopefully they don't take out anyone else in the back there.
Oh, and it does look like Cody Sanderson was removed from the server.
Okay, it only took. Unbelievable. This will be a night to remember. Once everyone watches the Martinsville race and just, gets a little antsy.
Yeah, but it does look like pace car's pulling in, so we're gonna go back racing.
All right, attempting another green-white checkered here.
Nate Mower takes the field to green. David Owens right behind him. Car, David Owens going to get a little bit of momentum, hopefully coming out of this top lane. But it looks like that 9 car of Anthony Moss is going to keep on that quarter panel.
Gary Murphy
One
also
lap
there.
to go.
Yep, P12 looking tight, making some moves.
2 wide for that second spot. Looks like Brandon Shelton's falling behind. It's all David Owens going into backstretch.
Shelton tries to make the move down low, but is blocked down low. 9 trying to get that P3 position. Brandon throwing the block.
Nate Maurer, your winner at Nashville, not New Hampshire.
It's all right. They all start with an N, but very good job there by Nate Maurer. That's 2 wins now out of 3 races for Nate. Great showing, great race. These guys finishing it off. Very impressed for the most of the race. Clean up some of the shenanigans, but other than that, it was a great race. But David Owens running a 31.17. That is your fastest lap, I believe, of the contest. But what a place to run it. Get that P2.
Yeah, I thought David definitely tried to get to that that bumper there going into 3 and 4. It looked like just came up a little too short.
It's all right. Great race though by him. Woo, man! Can't wait to get this all figured out and straightened out in the Discord and things. But we'll see if anyone joins us here for any interviews here before we take off for the stream. But once again, I want to say thank you to everybody for watching and giving us your time and watching this race with us. And yeah, we'll just kind of take a look around. Oh, in our first man of the hour, old Joey Stiers there. Joey, hey. Well, I gotta get Nate's burnout real quick. Sorry, Nate, if you're listening. Sorry about that. But Jared, do the honors there, Jared.
Oh, you want me to go to work? I see how it is. I show up for the last 40 laps, and now I'm expected to do the work. Alrighty. I'm going to go from the top of the list. So I see that Brandon Shelton guy in that 2 car. Looked like he was running second there on the final lap. Fell back to 3rd, but that's a podium finish for you, Brandon. I didn't see most of the beginning of the race, but I assume that it felt really good for you. Why don't you tell me about it?
Hey, Jared. Yeah, it was a pretty good race. I might have been a little too aggressive in the beginning, but ended up saving some tire, and I was trying to make it to the end on that last pit stop, saving as much fuel as I could, but I ended up being 3 laps short, and although towards the end we had a few cautions, it looked like around lap 100 we were gonna go caution free, and I was stressing because I was 3 laps short, but I ended up getting lucky, and wow, a lot of fast guys up there. Just glad that I could be a part of it.
Yeah, you look good for what I saw, and let me just tell you, after what I saw those last 40 laps, I think aggressive was not the word for you.
Yeah, I might want to dial it back. I got a few phone calls and texts to make, or at least some DMs to make, and let guys know. I'm sorry about that, but you know, you gotta kind of do what you gotta kind of do. But I don't want to be known as a super aggressive racer, so just glad to be on the podium for this race, and what a great league.
Yeah. Well, next we're gonna go to the 5-car Chris Smorrell. Again, I didn't see much of the racing going on. Kind of just hopped in last second because I was free. But P6 in that top 10, close to that top 5. Chris, tell me how your race went.
Yeah, no, it was good. We had a bunch of people in one of the channels we got to talk to, which was great. But overall, pretty happy with the results. Up, geez, I don't know, 3 or 4 spots, something like that. But this car track combo, I just gotta give, man, this is such a fun race to do. And obviously, I cannot wait to watch this broadcast back because I hope it was on full display here. I hope it's as fun to watch as it was to race. But yeah, hats off to all the drivers out there. Yeah, there's some shenanigans for sure, but overall, it was just a really great, fun, strategy-wise. People were on different fuel and pit strategies, and then toward the end with the green-white checkers, of course, that's a fan favorite, and people pushing it and trying to see where the limit is. So, you know, overall, pretty happy with the top 6 position there, and can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what next week holds for you.
Love
Well,
the paint
next
job
I'm
too,
gonna-
Chris. Love the paint job.
Appreciate it, bud.
Well, next I'm gonna go to basically the iRacing owner here for QRL, David Owens. That's a 2nd place finish for you, buddy, in your own league. That must feel pretty good. You looked solid there for the last couple laps that I was watching, and yeah, just tell me how your night went for you, buddy.
Man, that was some of the funnest racing I've ever had, I think, on this platform. Racing side by side that entire race, there wasn't a moment there wasn't somebody racing side by side right there. Like Chris said, different fuel strategies, different tire strategies, and the aggressiveness, as you said, there's not a word for it. That was super aggressive, fun racing, and I appreciate everybody that came out there. I think if we had another few laps, I could have gave Nate a run for his money for that win. It definitely would have been fun. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, like he said, aggressive. I feel like that was the ending of Joey's race was that word aggressive. Joey, I don't know how to describe what I saw at the end of that race besides just funny. But it could have been different in your eyes. But yeah, tell us how your race went. I think it didn't go quite as how you wanted with a P16 finish.
Absolutely not. It was a very disappointing race, actually. I mean, to echo what Chris and David were saying, this car and track combination is just real fun for drivers like us, to where you really got to drive the track and focus on tire conversation, and just to get taken out like that, it's real unfortunate. But I mean, you have races like that sometimes, and I really hate to have the end of the race be affected for some of these other guys that are really trying to get their long run cars dialed in and everything, and just have the late cautions back to back just for nothing, just silly carnage. But yeah, overall, I mean, it was a very disappointing day. But I mean, just to echo what everyone was saying, I mean, the driving out here is so much fun, being side by side every lap. I mean, it just doesn't get better than this.
Yeah, I'm glad that all the drivers are so far had good things to say about this track. Usually the one guy that has a different opinion, Justin White. I don't know if your opinion's the same, but how do you feel about that race that went on for you tonight?
There, I'm gonna be blunt. I'm gonna be real blunt. There is a time and a place for being a crappy driver. There's a time and a place for thinking about others and their racing. Just because you're wrecked doesn't give you the right to take everybody else out with you when you wreck. Some guys need to learn how to hold their brakes. Some guys need to try to figure out how to drive a car without using the car above them as a additional wall before they get to the wall that doesn't forgive. A lot of, I'm sorry stuff comes across the radio, which needs to be, but I didn't hear a lot of that tonight. And to be honest with you, kind of sucked because it takes out people who, have a good long drive, conservative approach to the race. It takes them out of the race, and then they just get frustrated and they start debating. I mean, is this really worth it if they're going to act like that? So I'm glad to finally see someone got removed and taken out of the server. It needed to be done. Should have been done a long time ago, and I'm not blaming the admins for that because they only can know what they're seeing and what they know. But it's just we're all here to have a little fun, disconnect from the world for a couple hours, and some of these guys take it way too damn serious, and I'm sorry goes a long way. I guarantee you, and I'm sorry with that first incident would have stopped all of this from happening. So outside of that, I mean, it looked like it was a fun race to watch, but disappointing for a few.
Yeah, that's great to hear that feedback. I'm sure we all need to learn a lesson in a time or two, and yeah, we're just here to have fun. So I appreciate those words, Justin, and that's going to go a long way throughout this series. Trust me on that. Well, our race winner, Nate Maurer. It's been a long time since I've heard your voice and seen you win a race, but back on top. I missed last week. Tell us how'd that race go all race long? I kind of missed the first 3/4 of it.
Yeah, caution came out kind of early in the beginning, and me and Joe were talking like, do we take tires? Not tire. I think we only went 13 laps. I was like, this can make or break the race for us this early. And I think we chose to take tires, and we fell back a little bit. And then, yeah, the whole debacle between Joey and Homeboy. I got caught up in a little bit. I got a little bit damaged, but I guess it wasn't bad enough to hurt my car. And just worked my way back up to the front. And I don't know, I really feel like if all them cautions didn't come out, I think somebody from Rev Sim Box was going to win this thing tonight. Probably most likely Joey. But, yeah, I don't know. It was a fun race. It was kind of just like strategy. Like, we were getting cautions every, 10, 15, 20 laps, and you didn't know to take tires or not. But it seemed like everybody there at the end kind of had one set of tires there when that caution came out about 20 laps ago, and I was doing everything to keep Anthony Moss. I'm not gonna lie, I never read the rules on anything. I didn't know I had lane choice, so I wanted to give Brandon Shelton the chance to win. So I told him I'm taking the outside and I'm going to go early, and I'm glad to see that David Owens finished P2 and Brandon finished P3. So yeah, so it was a fun race all in all.
Yeah, trust me, watching you run up front takes me back to like season 6 of the Bonfire Cup series. So it's great seeing you run up front. It's great seeing you on track. I know it's been a while since kind of this group of people have gotten back together and raced side by side. So it's great to see you out there and run up front.
I'd still be there if I didn't run them crappy next gen cars on Sunday mornings. So yeah.
Trust me, I think there's people that have the same opinion. But one guy that we're really glad to see out on track is that 033 car of Pim Luth. Finished P15 on the lead lap, and you had a little bit of damage and a little bit of troubles, but overall it looked like you had a fun time out there, Pim.
I had a great time. Thanks for asking about that. Exactly what you were saying. I had an early incident with the 85, and then for the rest of the time I was going in and trying to fix the car as much as possible. I was very happy to stay on the lead lap. Had some nice battling with John Ott, which I really appreciate. Wasn't really sure if he wanted to overtake me, but we were just trying to survive, and it worked. So yeah, top 15. I'm very happy.
Yeah, especially on the lead lap. I think now we're gonna have to give you the title of expert on Sunday mornings. Now you know what you're talking about.
I do have to say it's great to hear you here in the booth. Nice surprise, and I'm looking forward to watch the broadcast.
Yeah, great job, Pim. I just want to jump in and say great job finishing on the lead lap, and like you said, where you finished, great job, man. Really proud of you.
Awesome, thanks very much.
Well, Kevin, I'm not going to steal the show from you any longer. I'm going to let you take it away from here.
All right. Well, hey, thank you, everybody, for checking this out. Like I said, Wednesday Night League here with the Quarantine Racing League Series. And then we also have the Sunday Night Series with the Skip Barber cars with the Bonfire Racing League. And also the Sunday morning races with the Bonfire Premier Cup. So check it out, CavalcadeRacingNetwork.com. I mean, not YouTube or Twitch. And yeah, man, thank you guys for checking it out, and you guys all have a good night.